What little things keep you happy? If I brought up something in a conversation about what I wanted to do and the next time we meet the other person asks how it went, it makes me feel good and I actually feel like I exist. The fact that my cat sleeps at the foot of the bed on my side whenever I'm in bed. She's not very outwardly affectionate. So it's sweet that she tries to be close to me when she thinks I don't notice. Showers. I love showers. I once went on a mission trip to Jamaica and the place I stayed at was considered fairly nice. And they even had issues with water supply. I would be shampooing my hair and suddenly the water would just shut off. Access to warm running water is a luxury. I am always in disbelief that I get to come home to a warm shower every night. For those of us who can, don't let that little gift go unnoticed. It's truly a privilege. When someone tells me that a certain thing reminded them of me or they thought of me after looking at something. When someone says I smell good, I sweat a lot and constantly fear that I smell bad, even if I haven't done anything to make me sweat. So the random compliments I get on my cologne or deodorant or whatever make me feel better. I tell myself I don't smell bad. I know that I don't. But it's that constant nagging but what if that always gets to me. Getting a blanket and watching an episode of my favorite show while drinking some tea. It's also the routine and anticipation throughout the day. Just knowing that whatever BS happens throughout this day, in 12 hours I'll be home chilling without having to worry about a thing. Seeing people I care about smile. A good beer in a warm building when it's freezing outside. The uncontrollable urge to toss an arm around a fellow man after a few beers and just tell him he's a great guy who deserves the best. Hearing someone call me useful. Literally anytime someone smiles when they spot me anywhere. That tea keeps me going for weeks. Don't really hear this one that much these days, but absolutely just hearing that I'm cute, physically attractive would make me happy for like a month at a time. Even if we weren't dating and nothing came of it. A genuine compliment as a guy, it is rare and can make my year honestly. Always a good memory. The morning ritual I share with my cat. He'll jump up on the bed for some cuddles when I wake up. Then we head over to the bathroom where he'll sit in the shower while I'll turn on the water in the sink for a few seconds so the shower drain makes a sound. He'll watch it with great interest for a round or two before leaving. Then he'll jump on the counter in the hallway and give me a goodbye sniff before I leave for work. When I come through the door at the end of the day, the cats always scream in delight. They never do it for my boyfriend or anyone else. I'm positive that it's because they've learned that when I'm gone for a few hours then come back, they means they're about to be fed. But I'd rather pretend it's because they love me. When my husband takes the time to brush the snow off my car even though it's early and he really doesn't have to. Makes my heart smile that he thinks of me. Watching a bird take a bath. They look like they enjoy it so much. The way my dog lays on my leg and watches me when I'm laying down after a bad day. My employees being happy at work. Edit. From the comments I have learned that I am Michael Scott. This will take some time for acceptance, IA. The way the sun can warm you up on a chilly day. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich with chips in front of a TV. Carried over from childhood. Don't ask me. The birds dancing in the sky. Packages being delivered then of course opened. The way music hits your soul when the sun is setting and it's nice enough to drive with your windows down. My puppies. Close bracket. Edit. Thanks internet friend for my first ever gold on a comment. You're the best. The sunsets over here. They remind me how beautiful the world can be. Even if the place you're at the moment seems hostile and dark, you can see beauty in it. I've been eating this protein bar when I'm in a pinch and don't have time to make something better. I mentioned to my boyfriend I ran out and then when I got home today there was a big box of them left on my porch. When my cat greets me at the door meowing at me when I get home from work. He's alone all day and so happy when I get home from work during the week. I pick him up and carry him and pet him. He purrs like crazy. No matter what mood I'm in from work. It's instantly better once I walk in the door. Having a honeybee fly past me all lazy. Flowers on the side of the road. Shoes that fit right. Even after a long walk. Having a great conversation with a stranger. The wind in the car when the windows are down. The first sip of cider in full. Petting dogs. Petting cats. A great pen. Especially if someone wrote you something with good penmanship. The foam on top of a latte. The first bite in an apple. Walking past dads making bad jokes. Unexpected snacks. Hearing a new song. And listening to it for a week. Paintings you can touch. The way water looks. Opening up a bag of chips and that smell pops out. The look on someone's face right before they get your joke. Have a great day everyone. I used to go selectively mute. But could still hum. So. I'd hum at my friends sometimes. This one girl returned it. And it honestly felt like I was heard for the first time in a long while. Being able to sob silently in my cubicle without anyone complaining. The noise of my dog following me around the house. I get up. He gets up. I hear his feet tapping the floor and his metal collar tags clinking together. I bring a little bag of mixed nuts to work for my afternoon snack. But I'm allergic to hazelnuts. So I pick those out and put them out on my balcony before I go to work, and each night when I get home they're gone. On the weekends I'll put a few out and watch the squirrels dive bomb onto my balcony to get them, or see crows stop by to grab a few. Makes me happy to have little animal visitors. I went for a swan boat ride with my partner this weekend and it was so peaceful, and the trees were changing colors and it was the perfect temperature, and it's moments like that that keep me happy. Beer and pizza after a long day. My plants when they bloom and the little bird that roosts on my front porch until it gets cold. I wake up in the night from a sound sleep and realize I have several more hours left, as opposed to waking up 1 minute before the alarm. Coming home to my pillow. It's big and cozy and I absolutely love cuddling with it and falling asleep. Have had it since I was a kid. I teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to both adults and children. Today in my kids class we had just finished sparring and an 8-year-old boy came over and in front of all of the children and all of the parents said, "You like ice cream with a cherry on top." Double quote. I have never in my life received such an incredible compliment. I will never forget it. Being outdoors. Even if I'm just sitting outside on the deck on my phone, it's just so much better than being inside. But in the winter I'm in front of the pellet stove instead of on the deck. But I still love the snow. My dog looking at me, and when I meet his eyes his do this little wiggle like he's super happy to see me look towards him. Or if I'm watching him and he catches me watching him, he does it too. It's the sweetest thing and it always makes me happy.